Hey guys, welcome to the Deansy Boy Show, and of course I am your host, Resitence. And just to let you know guys that I am feeling better and I'm ready to go forth and continue with the podcast series. Nearly slipped then, but this podcast episode I'm not going to hold back on this particular topic. There's one thing that's really been bothering me, and it involves the wrestling fans when they're trying to have fun and do some chantings and what have you. I've had people coming up to me, or I've had people online, or I've seen people commenting on this or that, moaning and groaning about how the wrestling fans chant, or what they say, or what they sing, or what have you. I just don't like. I don't like the fact that these so-called quote-unquote fans are criticizing other wrestling fans about this. During the live events, when I go to watch WWE or TNA, well, not anymore on TNA, but like Attack Pro Wrestling, Progress, Ring of Honor, you name it, all over, you're going to expect some fans to say some very funny, wacky stuff. People who watch it complain time after time again, like some people who complain, with the way the fans chant stuff or react to stuff. There's loads of examples, such as when, like Shinsuke Nakamura, when he comes out and people start chanting or singing the Nakamura thing. And when it stops, they continue, and people find it annoying, or they just moan at you. Whatever. That's just being selfish and just stupid, in my opinion. Like there's that one when it's being heard across the arena, and there's the announcer when they say it's scheduled for one fall, and the fans go, one fall! And when the referee's counting, one, and then the fans count over by saying two, and they're trying to put off the referee. Should I just give you some tips of facts to the fans who actually complain about that? It's called having fun. That's it. It's called having fun, having a good time. There's loads of people out there who can't sing, but they can have a go, and then they do it, and they have the time of their lives. I was watching this video before I did this podcast show, and I think it was like some Brand Sins, this guy who does the WWE Sins count, and he was doing the NXT one. He said he was at this live event, and he was saying that he did not like. He said he had a headache. He was moaning about Nakamura's theme music being continued without it being played, because the fans were enjoying it. Well, just because the music wasn't playing, that doesn't mean the fans don't have to stop it and not join in or whatever. You know what I mean? They can't just stop and go, oh, the music's over, we've got to stop singing now. No, go for it. Fuck it. It doesn't matter what they do. You've paid hard-working cash, and you're going to go to the live event. You paid your ways. You're going to go there, and you're going to do whatever. Well, I'm not going to say whatever the fuck you want, but you're going to sing. You're going to show your support to these wrestlers who are working day in, day out, and just have fun. And let them have fun. They can chant whatever they want and can have fun whilst they do it. There's no problem in them having fun and just having a mess around once in a while. Whoever is at the event have paid good money. I know I'm repeating myself, but it is getting on my nerves, because they pay good money to come and watch whatever is happening in the ring. And it's not a crime. It's not annoying as it happens, because it happens in all other sports like football, rugby, boxing, American football, baseball. It happens all over the world and global. And the fans are there to have a good time, and they support the boxers, the players, either American football players or football players, UK soccer-wise, if it's for the American audience who are listening now. And especially wrestling. It doesn't matter if they were good or bad, you're going to have a good time and start doing chantings and whatever. And when people say, oh, it's stupid, or it annoys them, okay, you've got an opinion, but I think some of you need to think about the big picture. And I'm going to say it again. They are fans, and they're having a good time. They're having fun. And you guys, who are the ones who are complaining about it, are just boring, sad old fuckers. I'm sorry, but if you can't have a good chant, or can't have a good time once in a while, I mean, what would the atmosphere be like? Why would you want to demand for them to not say this or not say that because it's stupid, because you didn't like it? Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, imagine, you go and watch a stand-up comedian and he makes a fart of himself because he's doing stand-up comedy. He's trying to have a joke and a laugh. You can't just go, oh, that's stupid. Screw you. You're no fun. I mean, get a grip. If you don't like it, then get up and walk out. Simple as. Don't go all political correctness on me because it's never going to work. PC never works because it's really stupid and annoying. I mean, for you guys to say it's stupid or annoying, it's like dictating us to make them like what you like. I mean, what are you, a fucking communist or Kim Jong-un or something, whatever his fucking name is? I mean, it is really ridiculous coming for you guys to say that. I mean, it's insulting as well. I mean, what is the point in going to a wrestling show and forcing them to be silent for the rest of the fucking night? I mean, what's the point? No atmosphere means no excitement. No excitement means that the wrestlers will wonder what the fuck is going on and think they're doing crap and be boring, and it will just never ever have that excitement or thrilling, memorable events. I mean, the fans in wrestling are part of the match. I mean, I can list so many wrestling matches where they've had big pops, big jumps, or big moves, what have you. And the best thing about it is that the reaction coming from the fans is what gets it going. I mean, they pay good money just to watch that moment. Like, for example, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, 25 and 26, I think it is, yeah? I mean, those big pop moments where, like, The Undertaker nearly killed himself by diving over the ropes and nearly not landing on anyone, and doing the tombstone and those hand gestures. I mean, the fans go, oh, wow, and chant something. That's it. Whether it's good or bad, they will show their support because they have a right to, they pay their dues, and they go there to have fun. Simple as. I mean, whenever I go to a wrestling show, I'd expect them to say whatever the freaking hell they want. I mean, if someone came in and said, no, I don't think that was right, or that was stupid, or... I mean, this is the brilliant one. I think I've had one person coming up to me, and he said, and I quote, the fans chanting 1 fall or 1 2, just like going over the referee and saying it's killing the business. Okay, if it's killing the business, why are they there? Why are they there? I mean, tell me that. Why are they there? If they're killing the business, right, they wouldn't be there. They wouldn't make any money. That's what drives thriving, like pushing the wrestling business to limits. It's because of the fans. And I hate to break it to some of you guys, but throughout the ages, wrestling has evolved and it's changed. And in the future, 15 years from now, it's going to change. I mean, I won't be able to like it because of the change, but I'm going to have to deal with it. I mean, for example, John Cena. I don't like John Cena in my time, but I mean, he was the new face of the WWE, and okay, he's done well for himself. I had to put up with it. There's like Roman Reigns, who I don't like, and there's Seth Rollins, there's Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, those wrestlers coming in. I mean, wrestling is going to change. It will change throughout its history. The past, the present, the future, it has changed a lot. I mean, the WWF went from going eat your vitamins, say your prayers, to full-on cartoonish, to going to attitude, to ruthless aggression, to PG. I mean, the WWF or /E has changed, and the wrestling industry will always change no matter what. And whoever comments and goes all PC on me, just think for 1 second. What are you? Are you a wrestling fan or some stupid idiot who thinks he or she knows what's right for the fans to chant when they clearly don't? And also, I'll talk about this so-called quote-unquote one incident that happened on WWE Raw, and this is going weeks back before Survivor Series, right? And it happened in Glasgow. Some people online, whether it was like a blog or a podcast, whatever, they've said it was the Glasgow fans hijacked the show. during that segment where Charlotte was doing a promo, she was introducing the members of the Team Raw, whatever, and they were saying they were hijacking. Well, no, they weren't. They were just being fans. They were supporting and cheering for Bayley because they like Bayley. They paid their money to come and see Bayley, or to come and see Kevin Owens, or to come and see Sasha Banks. Whoever, doesn't matter. I mean, the one thing that should have happened during that segment was for Charlotte to continue, to have the common sense to go, they're not going to stop, but we'll just continue. Get over it. They're going to go through hell, keep going forward. I mean, she was I know, like, being the heel, you can get moody, you have to stop and just go, oh, why are these fans doing this? That's fine, once or twice. But she paused 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and you just think to yourself, just get on with it. Don't worry about the fans. The fans are doing what they're supposed to do and what they've paid to come and do. And, you know, you've got to just continue. They'll change. I mean, just go, oh, shut up and just carry on. Think you're the big women's champion. Not anymore, because recently Sasha Banks has won the women's title on Raw again. But anyway, the point being, you know, for Charlotte, she should have just continued on and just not care. I mean, I can't believe, like, some fans, even some like people in the WWE are saying, oh, you know, it was the fans' fault for wasting time. No, it was not. It was not. It was Charlotte. She should have had the common sense to gone, right, I'm going to continue with or without the volume of my voice, whatever, just to let the audience hear. They won't care. Alright, they just don't care. I mean, for not continuing that night on Raw, I mean, I don't blame the fans one bit. And, you know, for the people who do chant these so-called stupid chants or whatever, just go for it. I mean, you only live once. Just go and have so much fun in your life. Look at me, I sound like a motivational speaker, but I mean, that's it. I mean, you only live once. Just go and have a good time. I mean, this is only my opinion. I respect other people's opinion, whether or not I find it stupid. But at the same time, I'm unleashing my frustrations that there are some who call themselves fans who think they know better than others. I mean, grow up. You can't control people who come and watch a wrestling show and say whatever they want, right? I mean, they're fans at the end of the day. Let's put it to rest. They're fans. Get over it. They'll just push you away and call you a stupid idiot, whatever. But that's how I feel. I don't think anyone has the right to control them and think they control what they say or have a comment on what chant they should be doing. Let them worry about it. Or whoever are the complainers or moaners, just buck up and watch the match. Seriously, just get over it. Whew. Well, I think I covered much of that. I mean, I do apologise if I'm losing my temper as well. I'm trying not to shout as well, because I am recording this in the middle of the night. You know, everyone's asleep. I've gone to the most, how should I put it, quiet room just to do this podcast show and just to deliver how I feel about these comments and everything. I mean, it's really, really stupid and insulting coming from people who think it's stupid that these fans are doing this and that. I mean, it really is. I may sound repetitive, but I mean, that's how I feel. That's how I really feel, and I get so frustrated that some fans are absolutely so dumb and stupid and selfish just to think that they can't sing it because it's stupid or everything. I mean, get over it. Well, I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, for my rant, but that's all I got time for. I hope you enjoyed my rant. I think my first ever rant on the podcast show or on videos or whatever. But if you like this podcast episode, please give it a like, share, subscribe to me. Follow me on Twitter at Deansy_boy, or just simply Deansy boy. I'll leave my Twitter account name on the video or on like a little picture, whatever. share this video or share this podcast if you feel the same way, just to get not only my point but your point across. Because everyone's got an opinion, everyone's got a right, but at the same time, there are some people who are selfish. And I'm not trying to point out to anyone. I'm pointing out to. Let me just put this right. I'm not pointing out to any individual person who I know or do not know. I'm just trying to get my point across, right? My opinion. So that's it. So if you like this podcast episode, please give it a like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Deansy_boy. I hope you enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. My name is resititence. I am your host of the Deansy Boy Show, and I'll see you very soon.